Okay, good. Yay. All right. So it's been a while. Sorry, a lot. The previous weekend, family was sick. I had to take care of them. So I didn't really find time to stream. I was also kind of editing a bunch of stuff, but now I can finally do the second battle of my ChatGPT tournament. This one I'm not going to be participating in, but the winner of this one is who I'm going to play against because I beat LailaGPT. One of my viewers requested to bring LailaGPT back in, so I haven't deleted that conversation. LailaGPT has her previous battle to dry off of. Maybe she's a little bit smarter, but she was given a completely specific team of 3 Pokemon from the viewer, and is going up against another ChatGPT trainer, which is a random team. And we'll see how they go. It's an interesting looking team. I'm not sure how it's going to go, but it's going to be ChatGPT versus ChatGPT. I'm going to be doing it as fast as I can. It might be a really long battle, but as I always do, I'll be editing it for YouTube. And after I'm done editing the big one, which hopefully will be like 30-something minutes, I'll make it even smaller 5-minute one for people who want to watch something really quick. So let's not talk too much because I have a lot of simulating to do. It's been a while since I did two ChatGPTs, but I'll get better at it as I go along. So let's go ahead and start it off. I'm going to do it in spectator mode. So here we go. As you can see, LailaGPT has Gholdengo, Quaquaval, and Greninja. It's technically Greninja Bond. And then KaylinGPT has Kleavor, Emboar, and Wo-Chien. I don't know Wo-Chien at all. But, they have their teams, and we're pretty much ready to go. They already chose who's going to go first, and it's going to be Gholdengo versus Kleavor, pretty sure. Let me just double check. Yeah. Lead with Gholdengo for LailaGPT, and Kleavor is the lead for Kaylin. Okay. So let's go ahead and get them out. Okay. Now I have the prompts ready, so let's just go ahead and send them to ChatGPT, see what the first 2 moves are. So this is LailaGPT. Okay, I forgot to ask the question again. What do you choose to do? The other one. Also, I like the Gen 4 version of Gold Silver music. It's really good. Okay, this goes to Laila. Okay, Gholdengo uses Make It Rain. Alright, cool, and let's switch over to Kaylin. So make sure it's switching over correctly. Yes, this is Kaylin's. As a Terra type of Steel. Okay, it wants to use U-turn. Okay, so after U-turn, immediately pivot into Emboar. Okay, so U-turn into Emboar. Alright, sounds good. Okay, so we got Make It Rain and U-turn into Emboar. Alright. Let's do Laila first. Okay, what does Laila choose to do? Okay, it says to switch to Greninja. Okay. So now, let's see what Kaylin decides to do. That's weird. It thinks that close combat is immune to steel. Oh wait, or is it a ghost type? I guess it's a ghost type. Anyways. Okay, click Flare Blitz, we are not terastallizing yet. Okay, so it's even saying if Greninja's in, it's gonna do a lot of damage. So it's gonna do Flare Blitz. Okay, so switching to Greninja and a Flare Blitz. Okay. Let's not have the wiggles. No wiggles, please. Okay. So it was Greninja, right? Sorry, just double checking. Yep, switch to Greninja. Greninja. Having Flare Blitz. Let's go. Wow, that is a lot of damage. Is that a crit? Not even a crit. Alright. That was pretty cool. Okay, Laila first. Okay, Laila first. Okay. So it wants to use Protect. Scout if Emboar is locked into Flare Blitz. It is, we switch to Quaquaval next turn and use it as a setup fodder. If Emboar uses a different move, we know it's not choice locked and we can reassess whether to use Water Stroke or switch safely. Alright, so Laila's going to use Protect. Switch the other one, see what Kaylin's going to do. Cannot outspeed. Sucker Punch has priority and will likely KO from 35. Greninja might predict Sucker Punch and U-turn or Nasty Plot instead. A Mind Game. What are your options? Okay. Alright, it's going to use Sucker Punch. Okay, so we got Protect and Sucker Punch. So nothing's going to happen. But that's kind of fun. Like, stop the wiggles. Stop the wiggles. There we go. Alright. Yep. So, Protect and Sucker Punch. Watch as nothing happens. Oh man. Alright, let's do this real quick. Alright. Okay, let's do LailaGPT first. Let's see what Laila does. Great Scout, we now know Emboar has Sucker Punch, a priority move that fails if we don't attack. It tells us two very important things. Emboar is not choice locked since it switched moves. It fears being KO'd this turn, a sign that Water Shuriken threatens it. Let's evaluate Water Shuriken now. It's going for Water Shuriken, so I think it's trying to hope that that it doesn't get knocked out by Sucker Punch, right? So it's going for Water Shuriken. Okay, and then let's see what Kaylin does. We're gonna just use Protect, successfully scouting out our Sucker Punch. Now knows we have Sucker Punch, and we'll likely try to play around it. Do turns. Definitely dies to Sucker Punch. So it wants to do Wild Charge. By the way, I need to check something, so I'm just going to hide it for a second. I just need to make sure I did something correctly. Oops, no, not that. Sorry, I need to make sure. Okay, good. I just want to make sure a certain setting was off. It seemed a little suspicious that it was, Okay, so anyways, it's going to do Wild Charge. So we got Water Shuriken, right? Water Shuriken versus Wild Charge. I think Water Shuriken's gonna win. So weird choice on Kaylin's part. I think he really thought it was gonna be scared by the Sucker Punch, but didn't go for Sucker Punch. That's the weird thing. It's like Sucker Punch. If he thought Sucker Punch was gonna knock him out, why wouldn't he go for Sucker Punch? So, but anyways, choosing Wild Charge. So let's see. Hey Z, how you doing? I'm commenting on a bot battle. Hopefully it's not too boring. I'm happy to see you though. How are you doing? And how's little Z? All right, we got Wild Charge versus Water Shuriken. There we go. See what happens. Water Shuriken, Wild Charge. I think Water Shuriken's gonna knock him out. Oh no, he's taking him pretty well. Oh! No, he takes it all. They knocked each other out. No, Emboar survives. Look at that. That's so cool. That was really cool. Standing this just to Layla. Okay. Poor Greninja. If any of those were a crit, I think it would have knocked it out. Yeah, it's probably gonna pick Quaquaval. Oh, no? Oh, interesting. Gholdengo is... It's ghost type, right? It's a ghost, so it's not immune to Sucker Punch. Yeah, it's not immune. Yeah, it's actually a bad. It's not immune to Sucker Punch. I think Sucker Punch is a fighting move. Ugh. Anyways, Sucker Punch is actually a super effective against. Well, no, Steel blocks Dark too, so I think it's just neutral. But it thinks that it can't do Sucker Punch. I mean, it might be willing to do Flare Blitz, you know. But it's faster. Anyways, I'll stop analyzing it. It's gonna switch to Gholdengo. Let's do that really quick. Out comes Gholdengo. What are you choosing? Oh no, I'm I don't know what I might have said to think that you're choosing something. I'm just it's choosing whether it wants to send out Quaquaval or Gholdengo. I thought it was going to send out Quaquaval, but it wants to send out Gholdengo. So here it comes. Okay, send this to Layla. See what it wants to do. So it wants to send out Dazzling Gleam. Okay, yeah, because it's so low on health, might as well. Okay, so it's going to use Dazzling Gleam, and then Kaylin. Alright, here's for Kaylin. It's barely alive at 5%. Okay, so what does it want to do? Read on opponent. Okay, so it wants to do Sucker Punch. Alright, Sucker Punch it is. Okay, so we got Dazzling Gleam against Sucker Punch. Here we go. Dazzling Gleam versus Sucker Punch, let's go. Dazzling Gleam. Sucker Punch is going to hit first. Right, okay, so actually, yeah, it looks like Steel does not block Dark moves. So it was just a super effective hit. So Gholdengo tanked it, but took a lot of damage, but did knock out Emboar. All right, here we go. Got to figure out what Kaylin wants to do to which Pokemon to send out. So this will take a bit. Okay, this is Kaylin, right? Yeah, I'm already on Kaylin. Okay, let's see what Kaylin. Oh, I didn't mean to send its name to it. To her. I don't know whether to call GPTs its or name the gender, which would be she. I don't know. You can let me know, Z, if you prefer me to referring to the GPTs as its or to match their character names, which would be, you know, he, she, or she in this case. I'm naturally without thinking, I just say it, but it might be more fun if I'm giving her a personality. Since I bothered to give her a name. Okay, so let's maintain tempo and set up for the Wo-Chien win. Send out Kleavor. Alright. Alright, Layla first. Let me just make sure that looks okay. Oh, it wants to switch to Quaquaval. Alright, so switch to Quaquaval. And then Kaylin. I see, I mean, Kleavor's weak to water, so it makes sense. Okay, Kaylin. So make a move that either finishes Gholdengo or preserves momentum if they switch to Quaquaval because they're choice banded, so they need to keep doing the same move. Not picking the right moves, but so what does it want to do? I don't know where these resistances are coming from. I'm not making much sense of it, but it wants to U-turn to Wo-Chien. It makes me want to do so many updates. It wants to do a U-turn. So we got a... What do we got? We got a swap and a U-turn. Yeah, Layla's going to switch to Quaquaval, and then Kleavor's going to U-turn. Okay, sure. They're too nervous, I guess. I don't get it. I don't exactly get it, but here we go. Sparkly chicken. Yes, I like sparkly chicken. The sparkly chicken wants to run away like a chicken. Or is Quaquaval the sparkly chicken? Anyways. Here we go, Quaquaval and U-turn. To Wo-Chien. Which I guess makes sense. It now like Wo-Chien has a good like position against Quaquaval. Let's send it to ChatGPT. Take that thing, do what you want to do, thing. Nice. Alright, here we go. This one's for Layla, right? Layla. Do 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 do. Okay. See, that's the thing. It thinks acrobatics is neutral damage. That's not true. Dark doesn't resist. It always comes up with these weird things, like Dark does not resist flying. Brick Break isn't quad resisted by Grass Dark. It is resisted by Dark. So it's gonna get acrobatics. It's gonna use acrobatics. I'll have to teach it afterwards. If it ends up surviving this and being the winner, I'll teach it that about acrobatics. But it happens to be picking the best move, not realizing it's super effective. So it's gonna do acrobatics, which is good. I like that it's doing acrobatics, but everything that it said was wrong. Okay, so that's cool. Let's do Kaylin. All right. Okay, it wants to throw out a Leech Seed. All right, Quaquaval I think is gonna even this up. So here we go. So we got acrobatics versus Leech Seed. All right, it can stop dancing and it can attack now. Here we go. Okay, acrobatics and Leech Seed. Oh, Wo-Chien's pretty beefy. Okay, so now they're going to switch to Gholdengo. Okay, switching to Gholdengo. Now let's update Kaylin. And it wants to just use Protect. Okay, so we're doing a Protect and a switch to Gholdengo. Okay. Okay, switch to Gholdengo. And back. Cool. Nothing super cool, so Layla's going to switch to Gholdengo, and Wo-Chien is going to use Protect. So, flashy! Whee! Look at that go. And there we go. Next turn. Layla first. Oh, no more free GPT, but that's okay. Okay, it's gonna go for Thunder Wave. Okay. And let's see what Kaylin does. Well, I have to tell it. I have to tell it how Ruination works. Because it does not know how it works. Yeah, I'm gonna tell it that because it doesn't know how Ruination works. Half of its current HP. It's like super faint. So I need to teach it that. Okay. Yeah, I need to tell it because it's making a bad decision off of not knowing how Ruination works. And it should know how Ruination works. Okay, so Ruination doesn't do 50% damage. Ruination does 50% of remaining HP, right? Pretty sure. Hold on. Current HP. It's like super fast. Okay, Ruination does 50% of the target's current HP, not 50% of its total HP. Well, it's confused. Exactly, Ruination cuts the target's current HP by half, so it's especially lethal on already weakened Pokemon like the Gholdengo at 26%. Let's see if it's confused by anything. It will not knock it out without cutting its current HP in half. By half will leave it with 13% HP. Jesus. I like how it was like, exactly, and it still I had to convince it. Okay, revised move choice. Okay, choose your move. Don't ask me to choose. Okay, there we go. It has foul play. What was Layla doing? Forgot already. Thunder Wave. Okay, Thunder Wave and foul play. Alright. Yeesh. Yeah, I totally forgot. I had to argue with the GPT to get it to not be extremely bad at knowing one move, which is fine. Ruination, for all I know, it's the only move of this Pokemon, so I think it's a Gen 9 Pokemon too, so now it knows, I guess. Hopefully it won't forget. Okay, so here we go. Thunder Wave and foul play. Let's go. Oops. Do that. Oh! Foul play knocked it out. Which makes sense. Foul play is a dark move against the ghost Pokemon. It didn't think it was going to do much damage. I don't think it recognized it was super effective, but there you go. Alright, so there's only one more dancing Pokemon left. This might be the end. I'm sniffing the end. What do you think, Z? Let's go. Okay. Switch it to Layla. Send this to Layla. Okay, so it's going for acrobatics. There we go. Simple enough. Kaylin, what are you going to do? Blech. Okay, so Kaylin's gonna protect. Acrobatics and protect incoming. Okay, acrobatics and protect, let's go. Acrobatics, protect. Alright, simple, simple. This should be an easy, a quick update. Okay, we're good. So send this to ChatGPT as quick as I can. Layla. Guys can do the same thing. It would use Aqua Step, but it would be resisted, so I don't know why it's switching to Aqua Step from Acrobatics. That's weird. It doesn't need a speed advantage because it's paralyzed, so this is weird. I think it's overthinking. It should have just kept doing Acrobatics. But it's gonna do Aqua Step, so I'm gonna listen to that. It's annoying. Okay, Kaylin's turn. Does Kaylin decide? Because it's AI. Yeah, it is AI. I want it to be better than AI. It's being too silly. And it's gonna do Leech Seed. Okay, so we got Aqua Step and Leech Seed. Okay. Sure. Here we go. Aqua Step and Leech Seed. Fun, fun. Look at that, such small damage. It boosted its speed, but for no real good reason. I mean, it's kind of okay if it needs to face Kleavor later, but still silly. Here we go. Should be updated for the next one. Send this to Layla. Come on, come on, come on. Stop telling me. Alright, here we go. Okay, now it's using acrobatics again. Okay. Kaylin. Screen up. So it wants to do protect. Okay, protect. Here we go. So protect versus acrobatics. Man, so frustrating. Oh man. Acrobatics. Protect. Alright. Next turn. Here we go. Okay. Send this to ChatGPT. I don't know why he wants to use Aqua Step during the times when Protect is down. Like, when Protect is down, that's when you should use your Acrobatics to do the damage, not Aqua Step. Watch, I bet Kaylin's gonna do Leech Seed. Which is fine, I don't exactly mind, but he does Leech Seed, well, he can't swap this time, so I don't mind if he uses Leech Seed. It'll help make the battle end sooner. What? Really? Why? Why switching the Kleavor? I have to look at the logic, because this is ridiculous. Kleavor's Choice Band boosted physical attacks can threaten Quaquaval heavily. Kleavor is immune to Aqua Step's burn. What? And can resist acrobatics if Terra's Steel is activated. Wo-Chien's paralysis is stacking up, limiting its effectiveness. It's not Kleavor's... Kleavor... I mean, I don't think Kleavor's gonna get knocked out, but, like, it's about to hit by a water move if it expects it. Wo-Chien's paralysis is stacking up. Paralysis doesn't stack up. It doesn't get worse. Yeah, it is so confused. Kleavor can try to finish the battle with strong Stone Axe, X Scissor, pressure. Okay, here we go. Aqua Step into switch into Kleavor. Okay, this is so weird. Well, it definitely spiced it up a little bit in a weird, silly way. Okay, here we go. Aqua Step. Switch into Kleavor. What do you expect to happen? Oh man. Okay, I think I'm finally updated. Oh man, I'm hungry. Send this to LailaGPT. Take mine for acrobatics. That's smart. It's probably going to use protect. My guess. I'm curious what it's going to say after making such a big mistake. Yeah, they're using protect. That's what I expected. Okay. Okay, acrobatics. Yeah, let's talk about Quaquaval's making me hungry too. Exactly. Alright, dear. I swear, if you do Aqua Step one more time, I can't do anything about it, but I can be angry about it. Come on, come on, come on. Let's do acrobatics. Good. Thank you. Please use acrobatics again. I'm very happy you did that. I don't want you to do anything except for acrobatics, Layla. Please just keep doing acrobatics. It's pretty much your win condition, I think. Okay, Kaylin. Can't protect this turn. We're probably going to do Leech Seed. Oh, it's going to do Foul Play. That's kind of smart, because it has boosted attack. That's really smart. It uses Quaquaval's own +1 attack against it and deals massive Dark-type damage. Super effective if Quaquaval terrestrialized it to Psychic or Ghost type. I don't think it's not going to, but still strong. That's super strong. Okay, I like that. That's actually a smart move after. Yeah. Okay, so we got it. Acrobatics against Foul Play. That's a cool move. I like that. Okay, here we go. Oh, you didn't even see what it was saying, but here's Foul Play, and I was trying to show this, and here's acrobatics. So, okay, this is cool. No more wiggling. Okay. Okay, here we go. Acrobatics. Foul Play incoming. Wow. No, he got paralyzed. This is over. Alright, I think we're good. Let's update ChatGPT. Okay. Layla. I don't care what you do because he's good just to protect. Yep. Acrobatics to finish the match. He's going to use protect, so. Unless I'm lucky. Unless I'm lucky for him to just, like, admit defeat. Well, for her to admit defeat. Kaylin, let's see what you do. Incoming protect. I'm calling it. Oh no, it's going for it. It's just gonna try and knock him out with Foul Play. Here we go. I don't think it's gonna work though. He's gonna get hit first. All right, I think this is over. But there we go, foul play versus acrobatics again. Let's go. Alright, acrobatics, foul play. Done. LailaGPT wins. Woo!